be a clown, be a funny clown. I became a clown who is interested in English. Hey, I'm Shinobeer from Mad and Beer Ninja. Cheers. So, I'm gonna be talking about the reason why I started English after 30 again. Well, I talked about it the other day, in fact. But what I want to say here is like I used to listen to the US hip hop when I was in junior high and high school. So the only music I listen to is the US hip hop. Okay? So that's the big reason why I used to learn English by myself. But obviously it failed. It failed. Because living in Japan, people living in Japan, they don't need to speak English basically. All we need is Japanese. I just wanted to know what they were talking about in their songs, the lyrics. I just wanted to know what it meant. You know what I'm saying? I've been having that kind of feeling through my life. Okay? So when I was teenagers, I had that type of mindset. And then when I turned 20s, I started learning it by myself again. But it failed again because I had no native English speakers friends at that time. So it's easy to quit learning. So I think the key point to keep continuing, to keep learning, study, to keep learning to study your target language is that just having friends who are native speakers. Yeah, I think that's the best way. But if you don't have them, if you don't have native English speaker or like native your target language speaker, if you don't have them, it doesn't matter because you know today we have internet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it doesn't matter if you have money or not. You know, because I didn't have much money when I started learning English seriously. So it doesn't matter if you are rich or not, if you are poor or not. You know what I'm saying? At least, at least you are now watching my videos. That means you have internet or Wi-Fi. Yeah, so we live in a, good world, good era. We can do anything, especially about learning English. If you have Wi Fi or internet, we can still watch like English content, your target language content. You know, first of all, you need to get used to the sound of native speakers. I think the reason why we have our accent is that we just don't get used to the sound of our target languages. You know what I'm talking about? What we need to do first is just getting used to it, getting used to the sound of native speakers, the sound they make, you know? So we gotta make our new year, kind of, you know? So listening is the key, okay? If you understand what they say, what they said to me, or what they say to you, you can work in another country because you understand, you get what they say to you. You will understand what they will say to you. That means you can work. you can work. Okay. But it depends on your level. So your level, your language level is low, like beginner level. Uh, you gotta work as a redneck with your body. But it doesn't matter, man. As long as you work, your skill will improve eventually. Okay? It'll it'll become easier as long as you continue learning. All right? Don't quit. This is the most important message. Okay? Don't quit. Don't quit. We can do it. When I was in Australia, my English level is super low, like beginners plus type of level. So I worked as a redneck, as a I worked as a packing man. I was in charge of packing, as I said before. I had to I had to work, you know, to survive in another country. So I had to show up. I had to work with my zero English, almost zero English. But I did it. I made it because I didn't stop learning. I didn't stop asking people like, do you use this kind of phrases? Or like, you don't use this slang anymore? I was asking them lots of questions. One day, they came up to me and they talked to me. They start talking to me, before I talk to them. Okay? Because you know what? You know why? Because they felt that I was funny, man. Okay? That's the key point. So my message here is be a clown. Be a funny clown. That's the way I used. So I became a clown who is interested in English from Japan. All right? Be interested in something that you like. Okay? And so they came up to me and start talking to me like, oh, do you know these slangs or do you know these phrases, phrasal verbs or something? They said like, you should say this phrase. And they said like, I'm flat out like a lizard drinking. I'm flat out, flat out, flat out. So it means I'm so busy. I'm flat out like a lizard drinking. Like lizard drinks water or alcohol. I don't know what it drinks, but you know, that's one of the slangs they taught to me. I'm flat out like a lizard drinking. You know what I'm saying? But it's used in only Queensland, which is located in north. So when I went down, when I went to south, like Sydney, the Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, they didn't understand what I was saying. They didn't get it. Like literally, they didn't get it. They were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I was like, "Man, again, spare me." Yeah, but that was a good experience, as always. So just grab a beer. Grab a beer. Keep watching your target language thing. Your target language staff. For me, it's English. So, you know, grab a beer, keep watching English stuff, English thing. Just enjoy the process, man, because life is all about process. I know some people say like I'm all about quality, not quantity. But you know what? All we need is watching the content that you you are interested in, continuously. So keep watching it. So quantity is important here. You know what I'm saying? Quality, yes, it's super important, but for us, like from beginner level, we need to watch the content for the made for native speakers. We gotta watch it again and again and again. Okay? So if you are over 30 like me, you gotta listen to your target language after waking up. Like when you are up, you gotta put the earphone in your ear. Okay? You gotta put earphone first before washing your teeth, washing your face, okay? Before that, you gotta listen to it. And during the commute time, on your way work, you gotta listen to it. Okay? Listening is the key. Okay? Immerse yourself, right? That's the key point. And enjoy the process, man. It's okay. It's normal to say wrong things, to make mistakes. It's normal. And that means when you make mistakes, that means you are on the right way. You are on the right track to be fluent. You know what I'm saying? Because I, I've been there. Okay, even if you know my English is not perfect, but I improved a lot from there. So I know how you feel. I've been there, done that. All right. So that's it for today. Gotta drink more to keep this ninja going, bro. Thank you for watching. Bye. Peace.